That said, just going to take a little bit of a detour here. And with the budget just a few days away, the Prime Minister is now meeting the top economists of the country. And this is a key pre-budget meeting, which is also being attended by the top Niti Aayog officials. My colleague Himanshu Shekhar joins in with what transpired at the meet. Himanshu, over to you.
Well, the meeting is still on. It started at around 12:15. So it's been almost 2 hours now, and Prime Minister is now in a brainstorming session with India's top policymakers, top economists, to get a fair idea of what new the government should do to improve the growth momentum in the economy. And the fact that this meeting is being held just ahead of the budget preparations, because FM Nirmala Sitharaman, Chief Economic Advisor to Finance Minister there, these officials are also present in the meeting today. Prime Minister's Principal Secretary P.K. Mishra is there, Cabinet Secretary is there, and including all the important members of Niti Aayog, including Vice Chairman Suman Berry. We have been told that Suman Berry made a detailed presentation in terms of what is the state of the economy today and what new needs to be done in the coming months to actually bring the growth momentum in the economy. This meeting, of course, comes just ahead of the budget presentation, and it gives Prime Minister a fair idea in terms of what should be the economic priority. See, it is important to understand that this will be the first budget of Modi 3 government, and there has been a convention that whenever after a Lok Sabha election, a new government is constituted and a new budget is presented, that budget is primarily seen as an indicator of what would be the government's economic strategy in next 5 years. So we expect a reflection of the government's economic reform agenda, the big push that is expected to the infrastructure sector, the priority that will be given to agriculture, the point that Prime Minister had made on the day he took charge for the third time, saying that agriculture and farmers will be the priority of the government. And the fourth is, of course, housing sector. And you know that Cabinet, the first decision that Union Cabinet had taken after Prime Minister Modi took charge was to create 3 crore new homes for poor people in both urban and rural areas. So under the PM Awas Yojana, the allocation is expected to be increased. So these are the priority areas on which Prime Minister is now in a brainstorming session with India's top policymakers and economists. Sure. And I think we'll have to wait for some more time because the meeting, of course, is on almost for 2 hours now.
Right. Himanshu, thank you so much for getting us all those details with respect to this ongoing meeting. Of course, we'll have more